Testing, testing. Alright, there is 2 mics on. Testing. Can anybody tell me if this is working or sounds very well? In the chat. Am I too loud, too quiet? Can you hear me at all? We had issues in the JV game, so I'm trying to avoid having issues in this game. So if you could tell me how the sound is, that would help me out. Seems a lot better. Mr. Gallion, I found a extra mic that was on. So I think what you mentioned earlier is right. So I turned up the gain a little bit. That's why it got a little louder. So I could hear myself a little bit. Testing. Testing. I know I'm a little louder, but does that sound better, Kinsey, than the JV game? I know you watched it earlier. I can turn this down to make you guys a little bit quieter, but I can still hear myself good. Testing. As I get too quiet now. We're getting ready to have like national anthem and starting lineups, so the sound won't be real good for that. All right, thank you, Kinsey, for letting me know. We're getting ready to have national anthem and starting lineups, so I'm going to take the headset off and turn it up a little bit, and hopefully you can hear it.
Concession stand are located on the north end of the
All right, here we are for the varsity matchup here on senior night. If you want to see the recognition of our seniors walk out with their parents, that was at the end of the JV video. So if you watch the JV video, you can find that. So we have the Royals versus the Golden Eagles. And we had some sound issues if you watched our JV game. And I hope that we have those solved and don't have sound issues now. So we'll see. I'm going to do a little quick test, see how it sounds to me. So it sounds like things are going better. Senior night, so Royals are 1-1 on the season. They lost to North Decatur on Monday night in 4 games. And on Tuesday night, they defeated Morristown in 4 games. So they're 1-1. JV won their second game of the season, or second match of the season. They beat North Decatur on Monday. Morristown did not have a JV on Tuesday. And then they defeated Cambridge City Golden Eagles at the start of earlier this evening. So the Golden Eagles to serve first. Burns, the sophomore, back to serve. And we've had some exciting games this week, so hopefully we are in for a good night tonight. So Burns to serve. And Coffin hits it a little bit, but the Royals recover with Bednarski to Hunt. And I'll have to slowly learn these Golden Eagles names. Rutherford with a nice dig. And there's the senior Emma Wise, but it's a little bit too long. And Cambridge City takes a 1-0 lead. If you know anyone that would be interested in watching, share it on Facebook. Retweet it on Twitter. And we're also, where our biggest audience is YouTube. So check us out on YouTube at EH Athletics. Substitution, Emma Bolding in. Sydney Hayes comes out. Lily Hunt to serve. And nice ace there. And I do have instant replay, so I will try to remember to hit that, and we'll watch some throughout the night. Lily Hunt with an ace to start us off here. Good dig there. And deflected. And Hunt sets up Coffin, and Coffin hits it over and hits the open gap. And the Royals lead 3-1 here early. Nice play there. Thanks for watching, Michaela. If you want to add to the chat and support the Royals, or if you're watching from Cambridge City, go ahead and there. Nice play there by Coffin. And the Royals off to a great start here early on. So, like I said, you can chat on Facebook, comment, and on YouTube, and I can see it here from my vantage point. I'm by myself, so I don't mind having the extra chat. Nice play there by the Golden Eagles. Coffin couldn't quite handle it. And it's 4-2. And back to serve, I believe, is number 13, Stevens. Rutherford plays it, and it's out of bounds. So, ace for the Golden Eagles. Oh, I don't know if the score is wrong. If I have the scores wrong, there we go. I have the score right. Scoreboard was wrong. Burns the serve again. And that's going to be in, another ace. So 2 aces in a row by Burns. Mallory Burns? Nope, I'm saying this wrong. It is Stevens. Sorry, Kelsey Stevens, sophomore. Up and another. So Royals struggling here against Burns and her serves. Emma Bowling unable to handle that one. Burns the serve again. And that one's out of bounds. Rutherford nearly played it but thought better of it and stepped out of the way, and the Royals side out. Bree Tolby checks in for Olivia Coffin, and Bree to serve. Good serve. Dug out nicely, and Emma Bowling right there to play it. And we'll get that replay. Nice play by Emma Bowling there. Yes, Betsy, it was very hot in the gym here. It's still hot in the gym. And there we go. Hunt to Wise. Wise hits it over. Lincoln able to handle it. Hunt over to Rutherford. She placed it in the open area, but nice play by Burns to dig it out. Hunt sets up Bednarski in the back row and just outside, but it was close. Got 15 people watching, I believe. So again, share it, let people know about it. Number 2 serving, Cox, Emily Cox, the junior. Hunt to Bowling. Bowling just hits it over. And the miss hit there. Couldn't quite get it. That was Macy Hawk that swung and missed. And the Royals are 7-6. I think I missed a point apparently. So it's 7-6 Royals. Nice serve there by Emma Weiss, the senior on senior night. Oh, good dig there by Tolby, but they're going to call it in the net on Emma Bowling. So I didn't see it, but the official did. 7-7. Number 15, Grace Sherwood serves. Nice job, Bree. Hunt to Bednarski, and they dig it out. There's Cambridge City. They hit it just wide, and the Royals score the point. So Bree Tolby with early on here with some great digs. Emma Bowling checks out. Sydney Hayes checks in. She's going to serve. Sydney hits it. Dug out nicely by the Golden Eagles. And deflected and dug by Wise. Hunt with some power, but Eagles dig it out nicely. And that's going to be out of bounds. So a few unforced errors here kind of by the Golden Eagles allow the Royals to get a 2-point lead, 9-7. Sydney Hayes, the sophomore, getting lots of experience here. Hayes, nice setup for Rutherford, and Rutherford puts it away. So nice job there. Like I said, Sydney, a sophomore, she was our player of the game against Morristown. Sydney Hayes with the serve, and it's going to be an ace. So you can see her becoming more and more comfortable now as a sophomore and getting more and more time, and a timeout there by the Golden Eagles. Let's see if we can get some of these replays. We might as well do it right away. We had some in the JV game. I've got to find it here. So I've got 3. So this looks like it's ace there from early on. And then we've got, is this another ace? Oh, no, that's the great play there at the net by Bolding, I believe. And then here's Rutherford putting it away. Nicely set up by Sydney Hayes. We'll get back after the timeout as we break 11-7. Really been impressed this first week with the Royals. I feel like they've made some steps up from past years. And Golden Eagles softly hit it over. Bree Tolby sets up Hayes, who sets up Bednarski, but it's a little too long. Golden Eagles get a point coming out of that timeout. The Libero subs out, Russell. And Stevens, I keep wanting to call Stevens Burns. Stevens comes in. Dug out nicely by Tolby. She's had quite a few digs so far in this early game. And there's a kill by Hunt. So Bree Tolby, she's going to sub out now. Olivia Coffin's going to come in. But Bree Tolby, a great session in there. She had quite a few important digs as she comes and takes a break. Rutherford to serve. Dug out and back row bump. Dug out by Rutherford. Hayes gets it up in the air for Bednarski. Oh, but it's nearly a great play there as Rutherford and Hayes got the ball up in the air. Bednarski just hit it in the net. 12-9. Lincoln subs. Sherwood comes in for Arthur. I believe Russell back to serve. Hits it to Rutherford, to Hayes, to Hunt. And that was a big combination right there. That similar play against Morristown was huge for the Royals' win the other night. Another serve by Russell. Hard serve. Olivia handles it. Bednarski. Again, a great setup there by Hayes. And great play. It worked out. But so far, I'd say Bree Tolby with some great digs and Sydney Hayes with some great sets early on in this game. Bednarski back to serve. 13-10. Nice serve. It's going to be an ace. Bednarski back to serve again. Good serve. Defended nicely. Dumped over. And Hayes just hits it over. It was a little not quite ready. Oh, great block there by Wise and Hunt. Hunt tries to catch him off guard. And they get it over. Oh, played out of the net. Oh, great hustle. That's one thing, again, I want to mention about this Royal team is they never give up on any ball. They are on the floor getting after every single ball. Nobody's watching. Everybody's getting on the floor. And that's good volleyball. Served by the Golden Eagles. Dug out by Rutherford. Senior Emma Wise hits it over. Eagles defend it well. And I think that was going to be 4 hits. I think it hit the net anyway, so didn't go over. Royals get the point. Nice 4-point lead. Sydney Hayes comes out. Emma Bolding comes in. Lily Hunt back to serve. Dug out nicely by number 2, Emily Cox. Rutherford gets it in the air and gets out of the way. And, oh, so close. It was nearly on the line. It was not too far. 15-12. 13. Stevens to serve. We struggled with her last time she served. Hunt tries to catch him off guard and just hits it over. And Bernardsky to Hunt to Wise. Golden Eagles stop it. Oh, great block there. Emma Bowling just really going. Oh, we're going to have in the net on Emma Bowling. So active there by the net. She just goes, oops, I gave the point to the wrong team. 15-13. Stevens. Bernardsky dug it up nicely, and then nice set there, set up. Nice job by Lily Hunt. I'll probably be too late on the replay, but Lily Hunt put that in perfect placement for Olivia, and Olivia put it away. Oh, tough play there by Lily Hunt, getting the ball right where she needed it. Served up by Olivia, and just out of bounds. AC. 16-14. Tolby in, Olivia out. And Emily Cox to serve for Lincoln. Tolby digs it perfectly to Hunt, and Emma hits it over. Emma Boulding. I got to remember there's two Emmas. Boulding and Wise. Hunt, good hustle there. And Boulding. Sometimes Emma isn't too patient. She just wants to hit it over right away. But sometimes it works, and that aggression. Emily Cox to serve. Sydney over to Hunt. To Rutherford. She hits it hard, but nice play by the Golden Eagles. And then the Golden Eagles catch the Royals off guard, and they have tied it up now, 16-all. And Coach Rainbow calls a timeout. I do want to mention at the top, you can see we're really trying to push people becoming family sponsors of EH Athletics. And as you've probably heard, we are limited on the amount of capacity that we can have at the different sporting events. High school gym has a capacity limit that we can't just sell as many tickets as we want. Middle school gym has a capacity, and our football field has a capacity. So we anticipate losing, unfortunately, quite a bit of money because we can't sell as many tickets as we normally do. So one of the ways we're looking to get that money back is becoming a family sponsor and donating. And there's a link there, tinyurl.com/EH Royal Pride, that will take you to that donate page. And anything can help us. And so we really would like you to become a family sponsor as Emily Cox looks to serve for the Golden Eagles. We'll talk more about it throughout the night. Nice set by Hunt to Wise, the senior. And point Royals. Good job by Emma Wise. And Emma's going to go back to serve. Jayza Melton going to sub in right now for Rutherford. So another senior comes in on senior night, Jayza Melton. And good hard serve by Emma Wise. And played well by the Golden Eagles. Dug out by Tolby. And the Royals just going to bump it over. Nice job by Emma Boulding. And play at the net is won by Cambridge City. 17-all. Served up by number 15. Dug out nicely by Bree Tolby, but she hits it over, which sounds like that was a bad thing, but, I mean, it did go over. And good play there by Bernardsky. She gets it up in the air. Hunt, nice hustle. Bernardsky hits it over. Nearly a great play there, but great play just getting the ball in play. And Cambridge City takes the lead there, 18-17. So some great hustle there by Hunt just to get the ball back in the play. And number 15, Sherwood serves it up. And Tolby hits it over safely. And nice play there at the net by Benarski. And Emma Wise gets it up in the air. Good hustle by Hunt. And Boulding hits it over. So great job by Lily Hunt and Emma Wise getting that going. So out of bounds, Royal Point. So Lily Hunt has made quite a few hustle plays from balls that looked like they were going toward the stands, and she's got it back into play on that second hit. Sydney Hayes comes in. Emma Boulding comes out. 18 all. Dug out nicely by the libero. Bree Tolby with the dig. Right to Sydney Hayes and gives it to Hunt. Hunt does a nice job, but the Golden Eagles kept it going, kept it play. Great job by the Golden Eagles. And they're going to call a double hit there on that by Sydney Hayes. 19-18. This is going to come right down to the wire. It's going to be one of those games that whoever makes the plays at the end. Served up. Emma Wise gets it to Hayes, to Benarski. They're going to call net in the net on, sorry, wrong team, on the Golden Eagles. Rutherford to serve. Tolby comes out. Coffin comes in. 19 all. Who's going to make the plays here at the end to get this victory? We're up to 22. That's what we had on at Morristown's game. See if we can get it to 36 viewers tonight, which is what we had on Monday night. Good play there by Hayes, the Hunt, and it's on the line. And I didn't get the replay. I'm sorry. That was a great play, and I didn't get it. So it's 2019. So nicely placed right on the line as Rutherford, the lefty, puts the serve in. Dug out by the Golden Eagles. And that's going to be deep. And the Royals are going to start. Got a 2-point lead here. And we have, oh, did I give too many points? So, as I was talking about the family sponsors, one of the things that's been kind of pushed, I believe there's 75 schools in the state that have gone to the IHSAA's a live streaming platform, which charges $10 per game to view, and that was something that we really didn't want to do. We didn't want to have people have to, pay $10 a game, feel committed that you had to watch the entire game at that time. And we just felt like it wasn't the right fit for Eastern Hancock. So we were really trying to push the family sponsors instead of going to that $10 per game platform that the IHSAA would like us to go to. So so if you could help us reach a goal here of getting some donations, we can avoid going to that $10 per game. Just think about the money that you might be saving by sitting at home on your couch and not having to buy a ticket or concessions. And help us out if that'd be great. And a little long by the Golden Eagles. And I do want to, we're wrapping up here, 22-19, see if the Royals can finish this. I will mention those family sponsors here in a little bit if we get a chance. Rutherford having a nice service here. And good set by the Golden Eagles. Rutherford gets it on the floor and gets the dig. So, again, another dig to Hayes. Over to Coffin. Dug out by the Golden Eagles. They attack. Blocked by Benarski. And tipped there by Boulding. Coffin hits it in the air and it goes out of bounds. But good volley there by both teams. And a good block there by Benarski. 20-22. Playing the 25 here in game number 1. This looks like it's going to be a close game tonight. Back to serve, the libero, number 11, Russell. Dug out by Rutherford, but it's a little too close to the net. Coffin can't get to it. And the Lincoln Golden Eagles shrink it down to a 1-point Royal lead. Russell to serve. Dug out by Rutherford. Nice pass to Hayes. To Hunt. Hunt wasn't quite ready for it, but she got it over. And softly hit. Benarski right there. And then Benarski gets back in position, hits it over. And Lincoln hits it. Rutherford with a nice dig to Hayes, to Hunt. Nice there. Olivia Coffin right there, ready for it. But then the play back too close to the net to get anything. Some good plays, though. The Golden Eagles tied up 22-22. Russell back to serve again. And played by Wise. The Benarski. Hunt's just going to bump it over safely. And soft touch. Benarski does get it up in the air, but too close to the net on the second hit. And Golden Eagles now have really closed this. Some of our family sponsors that have done the donations, there should be a link in the YouTube description and in the Facebook description that will take you to the PayPal link. Adam and Julie Barton, Steve and Sherry Barton, Joy Siak, Dan and Kathy Engelking, Diana Lewis, David Smith, Aaron and Jennifer Spalding, Dee and Jeanette Wickard, Adam and Hillary Engelking, Diana Swan, and Steve and Sherry Dowd. Those are some of our family sponsorships that we've gotten this week during these volleyball games. And really appreciate your support. And we want to be able to keep doing these live streams for you, and that's the kind of support we need to help be able to keep doing those. So if you could please think about that, it'll help the athletic department in these trying times here with athletics. 2 points away are the Golden Eagles as Russell serves. Dug out by Coffin. She hits it a little too far, but Benarski plays it fine. Lily Hunt. Not quite. Russell serves up. Stevens. Royals look like they're going to get it over, but not in attack mode. And nicely soft hit there by number 2, Emily Cox. And the Golden Eagles just 1 point away. I believe we were 21-19, so Golden Eagles finishing this game strong. Out of bounds, Royals stay alive. So, important point here, obviously. A side out by the Golden Eagles gets the victory for them on game number 1. Royals need a point as Benarski goes back to serve. Good serve. And they hit it over nicely. Hayes to Coffin to Wise. Wise places it, but they defend it well. Good hustle there. Way to get it over. Come on, Lily Hunt. Nice. And a great play by Lily Hunt there. So the Royals, again, stay alive, tied up, 24 all. Sydney Benarski back to serve. Junior. Good serve, and it's going to be an ace, and the Royals take the lead and are now 1 point away from taking game 1, number 1. It's been back and forth here late. Royals looked like they were in control, then Cambridge City looked like they were in control. And now Benarski and the Royals have a chance to put it away right here. Good serve. Set up to Emily Cox. Thought it was going to be 4 hits, and it is going to be 4 hits. It was a little bit of a delay whistle, and the Royals win game number 1 in a hard-fought battle. So 26-24. Going to reset everything, get it ready for game number 2, and then we're going to look at some highlights from that match. Oh, I see it says JV up there. This is Varsity. So my fault. It now says Varsity. So we'll look at some highlights. great ending there. Those made some great plays. Looked like the Royals were in a tough spot. Maybe I didn't take as many replays as I thought, but this is one early on. That was Rutherford getting the kill. I think we saw that one earlier. Here's one. Nicely hit there by Hunt and set up. I think I can't see very well on my monitor, but I believe that's Coffin over there. Yep, nicely placed. And then again, Hunt right over there. I think it was at, I can't see very well on my screen, so I apologize. Can't see quite as clear. So great win there in a tough battle by the Royals. I don't see anymore. I thought I hit it more times than that, but we'll see. Up to 22. I've been we try to keep track of our high viewers. I don't know. Sometimes I miss what it was at the high. Oh, now it says 25. We had 36 on Monday night. That's our most ever for a girls volleyball match, varsity volleyball match. So share it out there. Let people know. Okay. We are on YouTube. You can subscribe and hit that notification bell so we know when we do live streams. We're also on Facebook at EH Sports Network. Follow us and like us there. Some of you are watching us from there. And then we're also on Twitter, which is also Periscope. So you follow us there and you can watch the action there. We don't actually see our numbers from Twitter, but we do see the numbers from YouTube and Facebook. So we have 26 watching on YouTube and Facebook. So share it out there. And on Facebook, let people know Royals playing some good volleyball this week. Tonight being senior night, they recognize the seniors after the JV game. So if you want to see that, you need to watch the end of the JV video. And thank you, Sherry, for the kind words. And we are planning on doing the football game hopefully tomorrow night. Well, we've had technical difficulties during the JV matches, and so thankfully we've been able to get them figured out sometime during the JV game and before the varsity game. Tomorrow night, the football game, there's no JV match, so I'm hoping that we will get those technical difficulties figured out pregame tomorrow night. Lily Hunt starts us off here in game number 2. Emily Cox hits it, and it's going to hit the line. And they're going to say the Royals were in the net anyways, but I think that was going to hit the line, and that was a point. We had some major audio issues in the JV contest earlier, and thankfully we got those figured out, I think. Audio problems besides the bad announcing. And nice hit there by Jenna White, the senior, on senior night. Great hit there. And the Royals tie it up 1-1. Bree Tolby subs in. Olivia Coffin comes out. Bree Tolby had a great first game with lots of digs. We don't have stats, but it was a lot. Tolby serves it up, but into the net. Golden Eagles point. Back to serve is Stevens. We had trouble with her serve in game number 1. Hopefully we can get a side out right here. And it's going to be an ace there. So we continue to struggle with Stevens serving. So thank you, Kinsey, for answering Coach Dowd's question. Yes, the junior varsity won in 3 games. Stevens to Bednarski. Great hustle by Rutherford. But we can't quite control it. So, again, I keep saying Burns. Stevens is the server, who's been extremely dominant, and we've struggled to defend the serve. Rutherford, unable to control it, hits it out of bounds. Need a side out here, ladies. Wise, Hunt, White, Benarski, Tolby, and Rutherford in. Benarski hits it, but Jenna White gets it over. So great hustle by the Royals there. And great play again by Jenna White. And the Royals get it over. And softly hit to Rutherford, to Hunt. Benarski back row. Hits it in the nut. But great hustle there. I've talked about it a few times already. This Royal squad, they go after every ball. They dive and they put it all on the floor and they get after it. So super impressive there. Oh, and Stevens hits it out of bounds, gives the Royal a favor. I've just had breaking news. I believe I've heard there are still 179 tickets available for the football game tomorrow night. So get out there. I think you can contact the athletic office and snatch up those tickets, because I think it's that's the only way you can be guaranteed. I am not going to guarantee that we can get these games live streamed with the technical difficulties we sometimes have. So if you want to see it, buy one of those tickets and get to the game on Friday night. Out of bounds. Cambridge City scores. And the Cambridge City off to a strong start here in game 2, trying to even this game's up 1-1. Emily Cox serves it. Jenna White hits it back. And, oh, good hustle there, though. I mean, again, they're all over the floor. Cambridge City scores the point. We're going to try to stream the game, but I can't guarantee anything. Nothing's for sure in these days in 2020. Wise sets it up. Bree Tolby hits it over. Nice job. Under control. Dug out by Rutherford. Hunt sets up Benarski back row. Good dig there by Cambridge City, but they couldn't get it on the second hit, and the Royals score the point. Much needed side out right there. Needed that point. As Sydney Hayes now subs in. Jenna White comes out. Nice job by Jenna White, the senior there. Some great hustle plays. Sydney Hayes, the sophomore, really coming into her own here early on in this season. Dug out nicely and into the net, and Royals score again. So got to crawl back into this 1 point at a time. And good hit there. Wise plays it to Hayes. Benarski softly hits it over. And they're going to call, I believe, 2 hits on the set, double hit. And it's 9-5. Slowly creep back in. Do want to give a shout out to our student section over there. They were not here the other night. There haven't been very many here the last couple games, but they showed up tonight, and even more so, they're wearing masks, which makes me proud of our student section and how they've handled all this. Lily Hunt with the dig. Hayes to Rutherford. Dug out, put it away, Hunt. Oh, but she hit the net. Lily was going to pound it. She pounded it, but unfortunately got too much of the net. Served up, and Tolby can't quite handle it. Served by Sherwood. Bree Tolby with the dig. Over to Hunt. Benarski just hits it over. There's number 1. Hits it right on the line. Macy Hawk with a nice hit. hits the line for the Golden Eagles. It's 6-12. I'm behind on the points, sorry. 6-12. Sherwood with the serve. And Emma Wise hits it, and it's going to go out of bounds. And Cambridge City taking control of game number 2 after losing game number 1. Sherwood the serve. Played by Wise, but it's out of bounds again. So we're having some struggles here. And Wise is going to sub out. Tori Brown's going to sub in for the Royals. The senior. And nice play there to Tolby, to Hayes. Benarski softly hits it over, just over. Hayes to Rutherford. Hunt. And great little hit. See if they can get it back. Third hit. Nice work by the Golden Eagles. And Benarski tries to put it away, but it's a little long. And it's 6-15. Royals can't quite get anything going here in game number 2 after winning game number 1. Sherwood serves. Tori Brown with the dig. The Royals do get it over, but it's going to be too deep and out of bounds. A little miscommunication that time. And this is one of those games that we're just, right now, we can't get anything to go correctly. Tolby to Hayes. Just get it over. Lily hits it over. And number 10 for, I'm trying to get their names down, Burns. Hit it over for the Golden Eagles. And nice play there by Spurgeon. Or Spurgeon. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Oh. 17-6. Tolby. Hunt. Benarski softly hits it over. Dug out by Hunt. Benarski again going with a soft touch. Nothing going. That's going to be out of bounds, but was it deflected? No. They're going to say it was not deflected. I did think so, but we'll take it. Rose get the point. Tolby comes out. Coffin comes in. Rutherford back to serve. Need to get something going here. We need a little streak here for the Royals. And it's going to be an ace for Rutherford. Emily Cox wasn't quite sure. Stepped out of the way and the ball hit the floor inbounds. Rutherford to serve again. Played by Cox this time. Good hustle there by Hayes. Coffin gets it in the middle of the court. Tori Brown hits it over. And soft play there. Hunt digs it. To Hayes to Hunt. The other night against Morristown, that Hayes set to Hunt kill was a big part of our victory. 9-17. And softly hit, played by Tori Brown to Hayes, back to Coffin. Nice play, but the Golden Eagles get it back. Hunt in the middle. Nice dig by Emily Cox. Hunt unable to control that one though, and it falls to the floor. And Golden Eagles get a side out. Lead 18-9. Spurgeon to serve. Rutherford to Hayes to Hunt. And that's going to be a kill. Sydney doing a nice job serving or setting up Lily Hunt. And Lily Hunt with the power puts it away. Tori Brown with a nice little time in the game there for the Royals as Emma Wise comes in. Senior for senior on senior night. Played by Coffin. Hayes just gets it back so we can hit it. Rutherford from the back row. And a block there by Hunt. Nice job. 18-11. Got to come back 1 point at a time. Bednarski to serve. Sydney. And there's an ace. Timeout as the Golden Eagles see some points slipping away. We're going to go for a short break here for a commercial.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
All right, we're out of the timeout. Royals starting to make a little run, see if they can continue it after the timeout by the Golden Eagles. Bednarski serves it up. Cox with the dig. Power there, but thought it might have been 4 hits, but no, it was a block. Russell hits it deep. I think it was going out of bounds, but Bednarski hits it. And the Golden Eagles get the score, 19-12. Again, share this out there. We'll see if we can get the 36 viewers at some point tonight. I know we got our 36 right at the end of the match. On Monday night, we have a rotation problem here. So they are going through that now with the substitution. So now the Royals are subbing. So I think they were trying to decide if that was a point and a side out, that violation, or not. The officials are trying to get it figured out, and the coaches. So 12-9, it is going to be Russell for Golden Eagles serving. And falls right in, an ace. 20-12. Russell to serve again. Nice serve. Hayes can't control it, but Rutherford gets it back into play. Coffin gets it over. There's Emily Cox, dug out by Bednarski. Set was too close to the net, in fact, over, and the Royals pay for it. 12-21. Nice serve there nice ace there by Russell. And now the Golden Eagles are just, sorry, I think I gave them an extra point there, are just 3 points away from tying this series up. Rutherford digs it. Hunt sets up in the Wise. Blocked. And now just 23-12. Coach Rainbow calls a timeout. As I mentioned earlier, I heard there is 179 tickets still available for the football game tomorrow night against Alexandria. I know in talking to a lot of the football coaches, they're really excited about what our team has to offer this season. So they're excited about getting started tomorrow night. So get out to the school or contact the athletic office, see if you can get one of those 179 tickets that are remaining. And there may be restrictions. I don't know. That might be some of those may be allotted for different people, or it also could be tickets that were returned by Alexandria. So that's out of bounds by Russell, and the Royals staying alive. Boulding subs in for Hayes. And Lily Hunt serves it up. And Emily Cox, I think it was going to be 4 hits. Or double hit. I don't know. I think she hit the net, and then hit it again. All right. 23-14. Hunt to serve. Over to 10. Nice play there. Burns. Back to serve, I believe, is Burns. And I was off on the score. I didn't. And so that's going to be the game, actually. So Cambridge City ties it up. 1 game apiece. Let's see if I had any highlights in that one. That was a tough one for the Royals. So we'll go through the highlight clip as soon as I get the scoreboard set. See what we had. Looks like I had a few here. So it looks like this is a serve early on by Rutherford that hit the line as Emily Cox just kind of moved out of the way. On this one here, looks like it was set up nicely. Lily Hunt pounds it. And nice play there. Then the next one might be a block, I believe. Yep, block on the front line. So those were our replays from game number 2. We start game number 3 here. One thing you're going to notice is teams are staying on their side and they don't switch sides. So that's part of the COVID-19 changes this year. Typically they would change benches, they would change sides, and they don't do that this season. They're staying on their side. They kind of have assigned seats on the bench. You'll notice I don't know how well you can see it, but the chairs are spread out a little bit farther than they usually are in the season. And so those are some of the changes that you're going to notice. Masks are typically worn on the bench by both teams. I saw Morristown the other day when they were subbing. They weren't touching their hands. They were touching their feet as they subbed in. So some different things that each team's doing, and the important thing is we want to make sure that everybody's staying healthy, and we really feel like these kids have put a lot of effort into their sport, and we don't want them to have to miss their games like we had to do in the spring. So trying to take every precaution necessary to try to make sure that these kids get to play. And we stay in school. So lots of things the school's doing, and we just hope everybody plays their part in following these policies and restrictions that we have. So Royals take game number 1, and the Golden Eagles take game number 2 in this best of 5. here on senior night. You're watching Cambridge City versus the Eastern Hancock Royals on the EH Sports Network. Russell is back to serve for Cambridge City Lincoln. And it's played by Rutherford. Hunt to Wise. She hit it hard. It looked like it was going to be good, but just a little bit too far. And Cambridge City, oops, I just added a win instead of a point. So nice hit there by, sorry I missed it. I was looking at my watch. Just heard we got a donation on PayPal, so thank you. I don't know if I'll mention your name on the next broadcast, but thank you. We appreciate it, helping us out. And it's off the basketball goal. It actually kind of, I think they're going to say, okay, I wasn't for sure what was going on. It hit the basketball goal, but where it hit the basketball goal was out of bounds. So it hit on the basketball goal in a place that was out of bounds, not in play. And so I think that was the official's call there, rather than, normally you play it off the basketball goal. But nice dig by Bolding. Set up Hunt to Wise, but the Golden Eagles play it. Cox with the hit. And Hunt's just going to hit it back over. Emily Cox again softly hits it over. And this time the Royals can't get to it. Oh, and I'm trying to catch up on the score. 23 people watching. So share it, let people know. We got a close one, 1-1 here tonight. One game each here in game number 3. Here's Emma Wise, senior, out of bounds. And Royals got behind early in game number 2, and they had a hard time trying to crawl back. So need to not get too far behind here early on. Game number 1, they led most of the game and ended up coming out victorious. Sydney to Hunt. Hunt just taps it over. And there's Stevens. Bernardsky to Hunt to Bernardsky. And that is, Sherwood hits it out of bounds. Royals point. Again, the chat is available. I can see the chat whenever you talk or make a comment on Facebook or YouTube. And nice play there by Spurgeon, and Royals were not ready, and it cost them. She's done that a couple times tonight. But like I was saying, if you comment on the Facebook video or the YouTube video, ace by Stevens. We've struggled with her serve all night. I can see it here in the broadcast area. So always good to interact with the people that are watching, even if it's just a go so-and-so or go Royals or give us a suggestion for player of the games. Hunt hits it over. Russell to Spurgeon to Cox. And Cox is going to be in the net, under the net. And it's going to be a point Royals. Just got moving too fast and couldn't get stopped when she got to the net. Served by Wise. And they're going to call a double hit on the set. And the Royals close the gap to just 2-point deficit. Thank you to the O'Neills for their donation earlier. Hunt to White. Soft touch by Emily Cox. And she's done that quite a few times. We got to back up the front line and get up there. Pretend like I know what I'm talking about is volleyball. I just make up things. Served by Emily Cox. Dug out by Wise. Hunt gets it up in the air nicely. Allows Bree to hit it over. There's Sherwood. Oh, a little bit of a collision and then miscommunication. And I think they're calling the floor to be a little slick there. So they are going to wipe it up real quick. But we had a collision that kind of got us out of whack, and then a little miscommunication. The ball just fell. Emily Cox with the serve. It's going to be in the net, and the Royals going to get a side out. Thank you, Kinsey, for the volleyball knowledge for me. So you got to cover up those hitters right behind them when they hit it softly over them. So we got to get a little bit better at that because that's something that's really hurt us tonight. There's Sherwood, hits it over. Rutherford hits it right back at her. Hayes just gets it in the air. Bree gets it up. And Jenna White softly hits it over. Bree with another dig. There's our setter. Sydney Hayes gets Jenna White set up perfectly. And I'll hit the replay. I don't know if I'll be too late. But Sydney Hayes with the set to Jenna White with the kill. Sydney with the serve. And there's Sherwood. Blocked at the net by White and Rutherford. And Sydney does a nice job at just getting it up in the air so Emma Wise can hit it over. And Rutherford gets it up in the air. Hunt sets up Jenna White nicely. And that's going to be a point Royals for Jenna White. Nice job, Jenna. And the Royals just down 1 point now, playing much better here in this game number 3 than we were in game number 2. Served by Hayes. Dug out nicely by Cox. And nice. It's going to be, it's going to hit the pole. It hit the pole. And it's out of bounds. Point Lincoln, 7-9. And that's going to go in the net. Sherwood serves it in the net. Royals get the ball. Substitution. Bree Tolby comes out. AC comes in. Megan Rutherford back to serve. Rutherford with the serve, and it's going to be an ace. So the Royals tie it up now, 9-9, after a slow start here in game number 3. Rutherford to serve. And another tough defense there. And they get it over, but it goes out of bounds. It was a good effort. But a little bit wide. Rutherford, Wise, Hayes, White, Hunt, and Coffin in the game for the Royals. Rutherford to serve. Dug out by Russell. Spurgeon to Hawk. Hawk hits it over. Sydney Hayes sets up Jenna White. And that's going to be a kill for Jenna White. Jenna White having a nice game number 3 here. The senior on senior night. Timeout. Cambridge City Lincoln. So Jenna White having a nice game number 3. She's made quite a few plays here for the Royals. Do want to recognize who our seniors are here on senior night. Put that graphic up there real quick. So it is senior night. We've got Carly Gaylord, Jenna White, Tori Brown, Jayza Melton, and Emma Wise. So those are our seniors here. And we're having senior night a little bit early this year due to just the way the world is right now. We're just not sure of what's in store ahead. So they decided to have senior night in week number 1 of the season to make sure that those seniors get recognized. And so I don't think they mind at all. And it was a good ceremony. And you can find that at the end of our junior varsity game if you find that video. Rutherford to serve here. Dug out by Emily Cox. The Spurgeon. Russell hits it over. There we go. Sydney Hayes to Lily Hunt. And they're going to call in the net on Hawk on the Golden Eagles. Every time I see Sydney Hayes setting up Lily Hunt, you're expecting some power to come. So Rutherford with the serve. And that's going to be an ace. They can't handle it. So good serve by the lefty. I have to talk about her left hand every game. So that's why you hear me say that. The lefty with the ace, Megan Rutherford. And another one. So behind the serving of Megan Rutherford, the Royals are extending their lead, now a 5-point lead here in game number 3. Served up, Cox to Spurgeon. Over there, in the net, 4 hits, actually. Number 10, Burns was the one that hit that into the net. Rutherford to serve. Russell digs it out nicely. Burns hits it to Spurgeon. Spurgeon kind of mishandles it. And the Royals with now a 16-9 lead and another timeout by Cambridge City. So I mentioned it earlier. We got a nice donation from the O'Neills earlier, I know. So appreciate that. And if you can consider being a family sponsor, we would really appreciate it. We kind of think about the money that we're going to lose because of limited capacity, and we're trying to make that up. I know the IHSAA was really encouraging schools. I think there's about 75 schools doing their program where you would have to pay $10 a game, and we're really not wanting to do that this year. We just kind of thought we would see if we can get donations and make up some of that money that way, and then allow anybody to watch that can. And so we'd rather it be free and anybody be able to watch than to charge that $10 a game. So you doing those family sponsorships really help us out. Rutherford to serve. And nope, Russell played it. It's going to be really close. It was nearly on the line, but it was called out of bounds, and it's 17-9. This game is going very similar to game number 2, except Lincoln with the lead. Rutherford to serve. Cox to Spurgeon. Over to Hawk. Blocked by Lily Hunt at the net. And we've got a replay on that we'll see later, hopefully, if I remember to do it. 18-9 Royals. Megan serves, this time into the net. So Lincoln gets a much-needed side out right there. Back to serve is Spurgeon. Quick substitution with the libero. Russell out, and Stevens in. Hayes the Hunt. Again, that combination. Here we go. Hayes this time to Coffin. Dug out nicely by the Golden Eagles. And they're going to call in the net. Somebody hit the net. I going to think they're calling it on Coffin. 18-11. Spurgeon to serve. Hunt to Hayes to Hunt. Again, nice play there. Here's Stevens. Going to be out of bounds. Just a little bit too long. Royals get the side out. And now we have a substitution. Bednarski comes in. Jenna White comes out. Jenna White, nice job here in game number 3 for the senior as she comes out and to some high fives. Bednarski serves. Dug out. Here's Russell from the back row. Bednarski gets the dig. Hunt gets it up in the air. And a miscommunication between Rutherford and Wise. And it gives the Golden Eagles a point. And Russell back in to serve. Served up Russell. Rutherford gets it up in the air. Hayes gets it back into play. Rutherford hits it over. Here's Emily Cox. Played by Rutherford. Hunt gets it up in the air nicely for Emma Wise, but Emma Wise hits it into the net. And so we're at 19-13. Cambridge City crawling back into game number 3. Royals need a side out right here. Russell to serve. And short play. Wise wasn't sure. I think it would have gone out of bounds, but she hit it anyways and kind of regretted it afterwards. Russell to play again. To Wise. Lily Hunt sets up Olivia Coffin. Just a little too deep. And Cambridge City now just down by 4 after being down 9 just a little bit ago. Russell hits it in the net, and the Royals get a much-needed side out. Substitution, Hayes comes out. Emma Boulding comes in. Lily Hunt with the serve. Spurgeon taps it over. Rutherford plays it nicely, but I think one of the Royals backs in. I think they're calling it on Emma Wise. Backed into the net. And it costs the Royals a point there. Back to serve is Burns. Boulding. Hunt sets up Emma Wise. She just hits it over. Cox hits it. Bednarski. Wise hits it over again. There's Emily Cox. This time she softly hits it. And Boulding can't control it. And it falls to the floor. Golden Eagles get the point. And we've got a timeout Royals as now the Cambridge City has closed it to a 3-point game. Not sure of the schedule here. I believe, I'm just doing this off memory, so make sure you check ehathletics.org for the actual schedules. But I believe we have football game tomorrow night, and then the next volleyball game, I believe, is a home game on Monday. And it's still not sure. I'm not sure if we'll be streaming that or not. So we've done 3 games this week. We have a 4th home game on Monday, I believe. And then they go on the road for a while, the volleyball team. So we're out of the timeout here. Burns back to serve. Burns, a sophomore. Wise plays it up. Hunt to Coffin. Coffin just hits it over. Coffin now sets up Wise. Wise hits it in the net. And Lincoln just down 20-18 now. Royals in need of a side out badly right now to regain control of this game. Burns serves. Rutherford to Hunt. Over here to Boulding. Boulding just hits it over. Dug out nicely by Russell. Stevens. And here's Benarski from the back row. And I think it was going to go out of bounds, but Russell hit it. And the Royals score a point, a much-needed side out right there. AC comes out. Bree Tolby comes in to serve. Bree with the serve, and she mishits it totally. You can see she's a little frustrated by that one. And she needs to shake it off and get ready for this next play because it's Stevens, and we've had trouble with her serve all night. Benarski to Hunt. Rutherford with a good hit, but they play it nicely. Here's Emily Cox. And Benarski gets a hand on it, but not enough, and it goes out of bounds. And we're now at a 1-point game after being Royals having a 9-point game earlier. Royals led 18-9 at one point during this game. Thank you, Kinsey. Monday home against Westdell in our first Mid-Eastern Conference game. Out of bounds, and the Lincoln ties it up, 21-all. It's going to come down to who makes the plays here at the end to see who wins. Game number 3, Jenna White's going to sub in for Benarski. Thank you, Kinsey. Like she updated the schedule. So Monday, we're home against Westdell, and that's a Mid-Eastern Conference game, our first conference game of the season. Stevens serves. Rutherford can't handle it. And they're now on a 13-3 run to now take the lead here in game number 3. Well, Coach Rainbolt talking to their team, trying to get them to forget about everything, move on to the next play, and it's going to come down to who plays best in these last few points. Game number 1 was close just like this, 21-22, and the Royals managed to come right out with a victory. So got to make the plays here and at the end of close matches. Advantage, though, Lincoln, as we've struggled with Stevens serving all night, and she's the one serving right now. So need a big side out here. Need to get a good dig here by back row. Dug out by Rutherford to Hunt. Wise just calmly hits it over. And here comes Cox. She hits it over. Good job by Rutherford. They get it up in the air. And Tolby and Rutherford hit each other. And the ball falls to the floor. So again, here comes Stevens with the serve. Dug out by Rutherford to Hunt. Set up Wise. Wise hits it over. Here it comes. That was Sherwood. Here's Emma Bolding. The Golden Eagles play it well. Russell from the back row. She hits it in the net. And the Royals really needed that one. So important point right here. Get the Royals back in. We got a substitution. Megan Rutherford comes out. Jayza Melton comes in. Important point right here as Emma Wise serves. The senior. Russell plays it. Spurgeon just taps it over. Bree right there. Hunt sets up Bolding, but she mishits it and it falls to the floor. And now Cambridge City 1 point away. Cox back to serve. Must get a side out here or it's game over for game number 3. Here comes Jenna White. She hits it over. I think that's going to be on the line. Nice hit by Jenna White. It looked like it was on the line to me, and it was well placed. Great hit there by Jenna White, and the Royals stay alive. Great call over there by Sydney Springman. But I think she was right. I know some of the Cambridge City fans weren't happy about it, but I think it hit the line. So Hayes the serve. Chance to get right back in it right here. Melton over to Hayes, to Lily Hunt. Oh, but she hits it in the net. And there's the game, 23-25. And now Cambridge City takes game number 3, and we move to a must-win game for the Royals if they want to have a chance to win. We'll try to do some highlights there from we will try to do some highlights here. And it looks like I got 2 that I marked. So there was a hit by Jenna White, I believe. Right in the middle. Then another instant replay. This must be a block there by, in the middle, is that Hunt? And I can't see real well on the replays. My screen's not very big or clear. So a few replays, highlights there. Got about 2 minutes. We're going to play a commercial real quick so I can take a break from the headset in my ears.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 160,000 participants here in Indiana who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
All right, we're back here for game number 4. Both varsity matches this week have gone to 4 games. Royals lost in 4 games against North Decatur on Monday night, and on Tuesday night they won in 4 games against Morristown. So if the Royals want to win tonight, they need to make it to 5 games. They're going to have to win this must-win game here in game number 4. Again, we've had a pretty good audience. I think I just want to give you a comparison of how good our crowd's been on the live streams. Last year, I'm pretty sure in the volleyball games we did, we were at single digits or 10 viewers. And this year, we've had 36, 22, and then I've seen it up as high as 25. I'm not sure if we've been any higher than 25, but I can look at that later after the fact and see what our highest viewers were at some point. So really appreciate everybody listening and watching Royals volleyball. So here's game number 4. There's Cox. And here's Hunt in the middle. And that's a kill for the Royals. And the Royals get off to a good start. Got off to a good start in game number 3 as well. We got to continue it. Got to keep going. I probably should have instant replayed that, but I didn't quite get to it. So here's Hayes the serve. Russell digs it out. And here's Cox. Played well by Lily Hunt. Jenna White just hits it over. And there's Burns. Hayes plays it. Jayza Melton with the set. And hit it back over. Nice job by Jenna White. And there's Stevens. Dug out nicely by Hayes. Jenna White gets blocked at the net by Emily Cox. And Lincoln gets on the board. Cambridge City Lincoln part of the TEC conference. Royals part of the MEC conference. Dug out there by Tolby, but just over the net, which is never a good thing. It sounds weird in volleyball to say that it's bad to hit it over the net, but she's looking to pass it to her setter and just a little too hard. Emma Wise wasn't sure if that was out of bounds or not, and she played it and weren't able to control it, and Cambridge City now with a 3-1 lead here in game number 4, and a must-win game for the Royals. Burns serves. Jenna White can't quite handle it. And it's an ace for Burns. Burns, Russell, Spurgeon. Some of the Lincoln players in. Here's Tolby from the back row. Spurgeon sets up Sherwood, and it's in the net. Royals point. So I was going through their lineup. Stevens for the Cambridge City Lincoln. Stevens, Sherwood, Spurgeon, Cox, Russell, and Burns. For the Royals, Rutherford, Benarski, that's Hayes. Wise, White, Hunt, and Coffin. Spurgeon sets up Russell. Rutherford. Again, Rutherford, our digs are just a little bit too long. And it's going over the net and not to our passer, and Cambridge City's making us pay for it. And guess who's serving? Stevens back to serve. And an ace. She has just been extremely dominant serving tonight in every game. Nobody's really been able to control her serves consistently. Wise does, though, and this time Emily Cox with the setup. Hayes sets up Coffin. Coffin just hits it over. Here's Emily Cox. Dug out nicely by Rutherford. Hayes sets up Hunt. They're going to call a double hit on Hayes on the set. Kinsey, is that the right terminology when that happens? My volleyball expert tonight. Sometimes Mr. Adams is my volleyball expert on live streams. So Hayes sets up Hunt. Dug out nicely by Burns. Sherwood hits, blocked by Hunt, and it's going to be point Royals. The official actually pointed the wrong direction there. Point Royals, and I feel like it should be 4-6. They have the score as 3-7, so I don't know if I messed up sometime. But they have the score as 3-7. I thought I had it as 4-6. So, and there's Russell to Cox. That's going to be out of bounds. Royals point. 4-7. Thank you, Kinsey. Sydney with the serve. Oh, played by Burns. Russell over to Sherwood. Sydney sets up Hunt. Hunt gets the slam and the kill. Great set by Sydney Hayes. Great kill there by Lily Hunt. Benarski with the serve. Dug out by Cox. Sherwood out of bounds. The Royals score again. 6-7 in this must-win game here for the Royals. Down 2-1 in this best of 5. Dug out by Russell, but it goes out of bounds. Caught by coach of Cambridge City Lincoln. And the Royals tie it up. Benarski to serve. Dug out by Cox, Spurgeon, Russell back row. Dug out by Rutherford. Here's Lily Hunt again. Great power, put it away. Nice job by Lily Hunt. There, just like kind of what we've gotten away, happened to us a few times, where our dig has been a little bit too long and over the net. It finally happened the other direction, and Lily Hunt made him pay. So, great play by Lily Hunt there. Lily Hunt, a junior. Do you want to mention the sponsors that scroll up in the upper left-hand corner? Those are actually our corporate sponsors that sponsor the EH Athletic Boosters. Get those sponsors. So if you're interested in becoming a corporate sponsor, they have a bunch of different packages. Every single one of those packages involved having your logo scroll there on the upper left-hand corner, so during our live streams. So contact the EH Athletic Boosters or the athletic department, and they can tell you what those packages are and get you set up. They might even be on the ehathletics.org website. So check out those places if you want to be a corporate sponsor, and there's different packages levels of those. Benarski to serve. Dug out by Burns. Spurgeon sets up Russell in the back row, and she hits a nice hit there from the back row, and Cambridge City ties it up. At some time, we're going to get a family sponsor graphic up. Some of those people that have been given to that link in the top or the link in the description. Lily Hunt, they're going to call on the net on Lincoln. But Sherwood for Lincoln was pointing at Eastern. So, but Royals get the point. We'll take it. 9-8. Hayes comes out. Lily Hunt to serve. And that's Hawk in the game for the Lincoln. And there's another one of those where we pass it right at over the net. Set up the Golden Eagles. And they make us pay for it. So passing right now is struggling a little bit, getting from that dig to our setter. Lily Hunt doing a nice job wiping up the floor. Sydney didn't think she did a very good enough job, so she finished it. And now we're ready to play. And there's Sherwood to serve. Bowling hits it over, and it falls right in the middle of a bunch of Golden Eagles, and Royals lucked out there. 10-9. Sherwood subs out. Olivia Coffin back to serve. AC puts it in the air, and it's out of bounds. So service error there. 10-10, and now AC's gonna sub out. Bree Tolby's gonna sub in. Bree had a great game number one with a lot of digs. Part of the reason why they won game number one. Short, nicely played, Wise to Hunt, to Bolding, and Bolding gets the kill. So nice job there. 11-10 Royals. Emma Wise back to serve for the Royals. Real short, but the Golden Eagles do a nice job at getting it out of there. There's Benarski, tosses it over. Nice play. So Royals up 12-10 in this close game, trying to force a game 5. Wise with the serve. Spurgeon to Russell, back row. Dug out by Wise. Hunt. Bowling just bumps it over. Oh, here's in. Sorry, I was looking at something. I believe that was Emma Bowling with the kill for the Royals. And the serve by Wise. And that's going to be an ace. So the senior on senior night gets an ace. And providing a little spark for the Royals. Up 14-10. And it was close. It's going to be out. It was close, but it was just outside the line. Substitutions by Cambridge City. Russell back to serve. Russell, a senior for the Lincoln Golden Eagles. Hunt sets up Benartsky, and she's going to get the kill. Nice job. And it's 15-11. Substitution. Hayes in. Boulding comes out. Boulding, a sophomore, getting some great varsity minutes. Hayes, also a sophomore, right there with the ace. Also, so sophomore subbing in for sophomore. Got a nice, I think I talked about this on Monday night, but got a nice balance on this team. It's not senior, not a lot of seniors playing, not a lot of juniors, not a lot of sophomores. It's a nice mixture there. Hunt with the kill there. Cambridge City got a deflection. Goes out of bounds, and the Royals lead 17-11 in a must-win game in order to force a fifth and final game. So like I was saying, there was nice balance of different ages on it. We don't have any freshmen on varsity, but we have quite a few quality freshmen playing JV, and they're getting some good experience there at the junior varsity level, and already 2-0 on the season. So, and I've talked about it quite a bit. This is a team that just gets after it. I'm really impressed at how every ball, they go after it. There's no watching it hit the floor. They're diving after every ball. And so that's impressive, and that's just going to make them better. And now it's just got to get those unforced errors out of there and just improve your communication. So that's my pretend like I know about volleyball analysis. So Royals lead 17-11. Sydney Hayes to serve. And Lincoln does get it out of there. It looked like we were going to get this point, but here's Hunt, and set was just a little bit off. Hunt and Sydney would like to have that one back, you can tell. She was frustrated with that set, and Lily couldn't quite hit it over. Here's Burns. Talby with a nice dig. And Sydney sets up. Sydney to Sydney. Sydney to Sydney. Okay, set from Sydney Hayes to Sydney Benarski. Royals score the point. Talby checks out. AC checks in. Megan Rutherford back to serve. Russell out to Sherwood. Sherwood hits it short, but Lily Hunt gets out. There's Sydney, but she served it over the net slightly. Here's Emily Cox. She softly hits it. Nice play there by Emma Wise, though. And Royals get into the net, though. So Emma Wise did a nice job backing up the front line. And as covering your hitters, as Kinsey Dyer is letting me know. So nice job by Emma Wise covering the hitters and got it over, but we got into the net. Here's Stevens serving. Hopefully we can get a side out here quick. And there it is. Nice job by Lily Hunt. And we dodged that bullet. As, like I said, we've struggled with Stevens serving all night. Sydney Benartsky back to serve. Cox to Spurgeon. Spurgeon tries to hit it over. Lily Hunt says no and puts it back. 20-13. Royals had a lead, 18-9 in game number 3, and they let it slip away. So need to finish this game strong. They're a little too hard on the dig. And the Royals now have a 21-13 lead. Need to just keep the pressure on here. Make sure we force it. Game number 5. Benarski to serve. Cox. Spurgeon back to Cox. She hits it softly, and that's been her best play all night. She's done a nice job at that. It's just finding the open area and just slightly tapping it over the hitters, the blockers, and now she's back to serve. Emily Cox. Coffin. Nice hit there by Wise. Here's Sherwood. Dug out nicely by Rutherford. This time it's Benarski from the back row, but it hits the net. And here comes Cambridge City Lincoln, now down just by 6. Emily Cox to serve. Little junior. Lily Hunt hits it over. Russell right there for the dig. This time, Lily Hunt again. This time Russell's going to have to hustle after it. She gets it back in play. Cox calmly hits it over. Rutherford to Hunt to Coffin. Eagles dig it out. There's Sherwood, blocked by Hunt. She gets it up in the air. And there's Hayes, is just going to calmly bump it over. Spurgeon. This time Hawk. And it falls to the floor. And now again, we're going to call a timeout because they have closed the gap to 5 points here. So, like I said, game number 3, Royals led by 9. And then I believe Cambridge City finished that game on 13 or probably 15-3 run to win. So, gotta play to the end. Gotta play to 25 and get the finish. So, Coach Rainbolt sees some things she wants to talk to them about, get them calmed down, and get them ready here to try to finish game 4 and finish it out and get a game number 5. If we have another timeout, I'll try to hit the highlights. No, I haven't done that for a while, so I'll show some replay highlights. The junior Emily Cox about to serve to the Royals. Wise to Hunt to Coffin. Played well by the Golden Eagles. Here's Russell from the back row. Benarski to Hunt. Over to Wise, the senior. Dug out by Cox. Here comes Sherwood. Into the net. Royals score the point and get an important side out there. Stop some of that momentum the Golden Eagles were establishing. Hayes out. Bolding comes in. Lily Hunt, one of our better servers, back. And here's Hawk. Dug out by Benarski. Here's Emma Wise. Dug out by Sherwood. Back to Sherwood. Nice play there by Wise. Bolding hits it over calmly. Spurgeon up to Hawk. Played well. There's Wise again. Spurgeon. This time Sherwood's going to give it a try. Hunt. Good volley here. One of our better volleys of the evening, back and forth. And Cambridge City Lincoln takes the lead. Royals in a must-win situation. Need to win this game to force game 5. Hunt. Wise is going to hit it back. Spurgeon over to Burns. Here's Wise. Wise tries to place it, but it's out of bounds just a little bit too long. And once again, Lincoln crawling back into this game. We're gonna do some of these highlights here in this timeout as Coach Rainbolt calls another timeout. So let's see how many we got. Oh, we've got quite a few highlights. It's been a while since I've done it. So some of our highlights from earlier. Nice hit there, right in the middle. Again, I can't quite see who they are. So in my screen. There's Lily Hunt, I believe, with the block. Another one. And we're getting ready. We're going to go back to live. We're getting ready to come out of the timeout. So we got a few more replays I didn't quite get to. Hopefully we have some highlights here in game number 4. And as we hopefully come out with the win. Here's Sherwood with the serve. Dug out by Rutherford. Here's Coffin. Can't quite handle it. Golden Eagles close it down to 3. 22-19. Need a side out here, Royals. And it's in the net. So huge break for the Royals here as they're just 2 points away from making this a go to a 5th and deciding game. Junior varsity game went to its 3rd game. And we may have the same situation here as Bree Tolby subs in to serve. There we go. Nice job, Bree. Spurgeon. Nice dig out there. Wise just going to calmly hit it over. Cox to Spurgeon. Spurgeon softly. Nice hit there by the Lincoln Golden Eagles. That was impressive play by Spurgeon. And it's now a 3-point game. And back to serve is Spurgeon. Need a side out here. Dug out by Tolby to Hunt. Here's Rutherford. Dug out nicely by Cox. Here's Burns. Doug. Burns again, but she misses it. She hits it, and we kind of have a collision there, and the Royals now just 1 point away of getting this to a 5th and deciding game. Royals trying to stay alive. Melton subs in. Rutherford subs out. Emma Wise, the senior, back to serve. There we go. Here's Hawk. Dug out by Wise. There's Hunt. Tries to end it right there, but no. Almost a miscommunication. Hunt to Melton. Sets up Benarski nicely, but oh, there it is. Double hit there on the set. And that's going to be the Royals win, 25-20. And for the first time this year, we're going to a 5th and deciding game. Each team, 2. Now I'm going to tell you, this scoreboard is made for basketball. I have done some revamping to make it for volleyball, but one thing I couldn't revamp is it is the overtime game now, not the 5th game. So, sorry about that, but it will not show. It will not go to a 5th. So, overtime game, OT game up there means a 5th and deciding game, and it's going to go to 15. So, really important we get off to a good start here in game number 5, because that's, I mean, when you're only going to 15, any run is going to be big, and who wins and who loses. So important that we get off to a good start in this final game. So, again, you might want to let people know, share it on Facebook, retweet on YouTube, retweet on Twitter, and and share the YouTube link. Let people know that it's coming down to the end. Last game, last few points between the Royals and the Lincoln Golden Eagles. Anybody have any? We will be talking about a Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game tonight. So if you have a recommendation on who you think should be the Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game, put a message in the chat of the YouTube or put a message on Facebook. Make a comment there on Facebook who you think should be Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game. I think there's lots of people. I know Lily Hunt's played well. Jenna White had a moment there where she was making some really impactful plays. Bree Tolby in game number 1 did a great job getting some huge digs in that first win. So there's lots of candidates that we could choose for. We got Megan Rutherford's played well as well. So there's lots of candidates for this player of the game. I believe Lily Hunt won it on Monday night against North Decatur. Sydney Hayes won it against Morristown on Tuesday night. I was real close. I'll just give an honorable mention. I was really close to choosing Sydney Bernardsky that game as well. So both Sydneys played well. And here we are tonight. So Lily Hunt's play at the net's been outstanding, her serving. We've got the senior, Emma Wise, played well out there. So Royals starting with Hunt, Tolby, Wise, White, Hayes, and Melton here in this deciding game number 5. Russell back to serve for the Golden Eagles. And misplayed there. That was ugly from the start there. We didn't quite get a good first hit, and it was just kind of scrambling from there. So Russell to serve again. Hopefully we get a little better bump here. Better pass. And Lily gets a hold of it, goes across. There's Stevens, but Hayes does a nice job digging out. Here's Hunt. Oh, and that's going to go out of bounds. And nice job, Lily Hunt, one of our candidates for Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game. Out comes Melton. In comes Rutherford to serve. And I don't know what's going on here. Royals went to sub. So Melton came out. Rutherford's coming in to serve. They went to sub Tolby and Coffin. The official told them to go back. There's some confusion on the lineup for Cambridge City. I'm not even going to pretend like I know what the confusion is. But the official and Lincoln is trying to figure out positioning in this lineup and make sure they're right in their right positions. I did take a volleyball coaching class in college, but that was about 20 some odd years ago. So, and I'm sure the rules, there was no libero back then. And you could only score when you were serving. So things have changed a bit. Now the Royals are asking for a sub. But official talking to Coach Rainbolt. And there's definitely some confusion here. So we will figure this out. There was no substitution for some reason, so Tolby is now playing in the front row. She looks about as uncomfortable as can be at the moment. Hopefully we get through this here. There's Burns to Hunt. Hayes to Hunt, but it's in the net. And now they're going to sub. So and Lincoln subs as well. So 1-2 here. And we've got Burns back to serve. Wise to Hayes. Here comes Hunt. Nice. You can just see it coming. that combination of Sydney Hayes to Lily Hunt is, especially when they're tight and close like that, that seems to be their best set at this point early on in the season. Minarski serves, and that's going to go on the net. And again, it's really important to get off the start. We're only going to 15 here in this fifth and deciding game. So, got to have a good play. And guess who's serving? Stevens. So, important to get a side out as soon as we can here. She's giving us fits all night with her serve. There's Russell. There's hit number 3. Sherwood hits it over. Hayes to Hunt. Over to Wise. Dug out nicely by Russell. Here's Cox with that soft touch. That's been a strength of Cambridge City as well. She just hit it softly over the hitters in the open area. We've got to cover our hitters. Stevens to serve. Rutherford, nice pass there. Gets it to Hunt. Wise, nice soft hit by the senior on senior night. And it's 3-4. Out comes sophomore Sydney Hayes. In comes sophomore Emma Boulding. Lily Hunt, the junior, to serve. And there, they bumped it over. Emma Boulding tried to make them pay, but they survived. Minarski to Hunt. Oh, missed set there by Hunt. And it's 3-5. Emily Cox back to serve. A junior. There's Lily Hunt to Coffin. Spurgeon able to play it though, and then Sherwood just hits it just a little bit short, and the Royals get the point. AC back to serve. Russell to Spurgeon. Over to Sherwood. Dug out by Rutherford. Hunt sets up Rutherford. Rutherford hits a soft hit, but great play by Russell of Cambridge City. Wise tries to catch him off guard. They're ready. Rutherford gets it in the air. Hunt to Bernardsky. Bernardsky puts it in the net from the back. It's 4-6. Substitution. Bree Tolby subs in. AC comes out. Sherwood back to serve here in this fifth and final game. Dug out by Tolby. Rutherford gets it up in the air. Bernarski calmly hits it over. Spurgeon sets up Hawk. Dug out. Here comes Rutherford with the left hand, and it's a kill. Nice job. 5-6. Again, we're looking for players of the game. I see a vote for Megan Rutherford, Lily Hunt on the chat. Right there was a Megan Rutherford kill. Emma Wise is going to be the server when we get the floor cleaned up. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've had a pretty good crowd, consistently around 25 most of the night. I don't think we ever hit 30 unless I wasn't looking when we did. Here's Emma Wise. Spurgeon to Hawk. Played well by Rutherford. And Lily Hunt set up Rutherford. And that's, great play by the Golden Eagles. I thought it was going to be 4 hits, but it wasn't. Hunt sets up Bowling this time. Into the net. Cambridge City starting to take a 2-point lead here. And you can't let them get too far away. In this game to 15. Spurgeon to serve. Here's Hunt going to Rutherford. Dug out nicely. And Stevens just hits it over. Lily Hunt this time sets up Benarski. Benarski calmly hits it over. Stevens, Rutherford, or no, that's Tolby, sorry. And Bowling hits it over. There's Hawk. Hunt gets it back in play. Tolby just bumps it over. Good little volley by both teams here. Stevens, Hunt. This time we're going to Bowling. And it's out of bounds, just a little bit too long, but it was a good volley by both teams. And it's now 8-5. Timeout. Royals. It's tied up 2 games each. This is the 5th game. As I mentioned earlier, it says overtime. And that's because this scoreboard's made for basketball, so they don't make a volleyball scoreboard with the company that we use. So we use the basketball scoreboard, and the 5th quarter is overtime. So the 5th game is now the overtime game. But you get it. Most of you have been watching most of the game anyway, so you know what game it is. This is one of those games when you go to 5 games, you just hate for the team that loses because it's been a battle, and both teams probably could say there's reasons why they deserve to win. So nice to see them really competing and getting after it here. After that timeout, let's see how the Royals respond. Spurgeon back to serve. Need a side out badly here. Doug. Here comes Spurgeon. That's going to be out of bounds and a much needed side out there. Royals down 6-8. And in comes Hayes. Out comes Boulding. Sophomore for sophomore. Hayes to serve. Dug out by Russell. Spurgeon. Here comes Burns. Nice play. Here comes Hunt. Nice. There's the kill. Royals just down 1 point here in this game to 15. Sydney Hayes to Russell. Spurgeon. Here's Hawk. Blocked by Hunt at the net. Good play by Tolby, but better play there by Hawk. And Hawk puts it right in where nobody was at for the Royals. 7-9. They're trying to figure out their rotation. Here comes Russell. Russell's serving. A little confusion on substitutions here for Lincoln, but they got to figure it out. Here comes senior Delaney Russell. Sydney sets up Sydney. Oh, but just short. Couldn't quite get it over the net. And now a 3-point lead. And Jenna White's going to sub in for Benarski. Russell. Delaney Russell to serve. Dug out by Hunt, but she hits it too hard. Here comes Stevens. There's Hayes to Rutherford to Hunt. Nice play by Lily Hunt. I think Lily Hunt's making a case for why she might be player of the game. We'll see. 10-8. Megan Rutherford back to serve. Dug out. There's Spurgeon. There's Cox. And there's a big point for Lincoln, just 4 points away. And back to serve is Burns. Dug by Wise. Russell. Spurgeon. Here comes Cox. Soft hit. This time the Royals are ready. And then Hunt puts it away again at the net. So great play there by Lily Hunt. 9-11. Need to make a couple points here on this next service. And it's going to be Benartsky. It's going to be Benartsky serving. And it's going to be an ace. 10-11. And the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles take a timeout. 10-11. Stay with us. It's going to be down to the last points, I'm sure. 10-11 here in game number 5. See if we can maybe hit some of these replays. I know I have quite a few I haven't played that I've hit. So some of these are from a while ago. Back in game number 4. Oh, great play there. I'm going to try to get through some of these quickly. Looks like this is probably going to be an ace. Nice job there. Big hit in the middle. One more. And great play, and we're going to get back to live action here. Hopefully, if I can get it back. There we go. Benartsky. Russell. Spurgeon. Out to Sherwood. Wise gets it up in the air. Here comes Hayes the Hunt. Played well by the Golden Eagles. Here's Cox. Oh, that soft hit. It's been nightmares all night. She's been doing that all night. And Stevens back to serve here. So got to get a side out. Big side out here. Rutherford. Hunt. Coffin hits it over. Here comes Cox. Hits it. Rutherford hits it. Get it over. And it's going to go over, but it's going to go out of bounds. And Stevens still back to serve. She's, like you mentioned, she's been really tough on us. Rainbow calls timeout. Stevens has been hard for us to handle her serves tonight. Going to go back to replays during this timeout, see if I can get more of them in. Because I got quite a few that I've hit and we haven't seen. So these are some highlights from this game. Here's another one. There's Rutherford. And we're getting ready to come out of the timeout, so I'll be switching it back to live. And here we go. Important side out right here. Pretty much the game if you don't get a side out here. Stevens, Rutherford. Nobody's communicating. It falls. And now Cambridge City just 1 point away from putting the Royals away. It'd be a tough loss. Here's Stevens. Out of bounds, so the Royals stay alive with a chance. Lily Hunt back to serve. Boulding subs in. Hayes comes out. Here we go. Hunt serves. Cox. Hit. Coffin. Rutherford just hits it over. Here's Spurgeon to Cox. That's out of bounds, so the Royals again staying alive. 12-14. Need another point here. Timeout, Cambridge City. So Royals staying alive. Here we're going to go back to some highlights from earlier. See if I can get these in. Remember, or got 3 more. Some great highlights here in this whole evening. I got quite a few through the whole night. And the last one before we go out of this timeout. It's like it was an ace. So here we are. 12-14. Lily Hunt serving. Obviously a must score point here. Cox, Spurgeon. Oh, and there, Spurgeon makes a nice play, and that's going to be the game. Cambridge City with the win. So 3-2. And one interesting thing is you see the teams just kind of wave at each other and walk off. That's something new because of the COVID-19 restrictions. We don't do the handshake line anymore. So we're going to go with, I think I'm going to go with Lily Hunt with our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game tonight. So she was solid in every game and one of our leaders and had some great plays throughout the game. So we're going to go with Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Player of the game is Lily Hunt. We plan on doing the live stream tomorrow night for the football game. I heard there's over 170 tickets available. I think Alexandria maybe gave us back some tickets that they didn't use. So you may contact the athletic department and see if you can get in tomorrow night, because I know our football team's expecting big things this season, and they're going to be high-powered offense, I think, and they've really been working on defense. And I think I may have even heard, I don't know, I don't want to mention it if it's not right. So thank you for everyone watching. We had quite a few there at the end, and thank those seniors. Congratulations, those seniors on great careers on senior night tonight. I know it's kind of an odd situation in how it was handled, but they got their senior night and recognized, and we really appreciate all the work that they've put in this year at as Royals. So check us out. Hopefully everything works. We have not done a live stream at the football field this year, so I'm really hoping that everything runs smooth. I can't promise anything, so if you really want to see the game, try to get one of those 170-some tickets that might be available. So, but we will try to live stream it if we can. So we will hopefully see you tonight. See you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.